The cow says... No.
Hi, I'm Sandra Bernhard, and you're watching Comedy Central, and my tits are real.
Comedy Central presents the New York Friars Club Roast of Jerry Stiller. Starring Sandra Bernhard, Susie Essman, Kevin James, Jimmy Kimmel, Alan King, Freddie Roman, Jeffrey Ross, Ben Stiller, and Roastmaster Jason Alexander. And now, Comedy Central's presentation of the New York Friars Club Roast of Jerry Stiller. Please welcome the abbot of the Friars Club, Alan King.
For 95 years, the Friars have been saying we only roast the people we love, and then proceed to ream 'em a new ass. Tonight, it may be a little more difficult. I have never heard Jerry say a bad word about anyone. I'm very sincere about this. Or ever utter a profanity. So those of us who know him know that he is one of the dullest men I have ever known in my life. But how wonderful that Jerry, in the twilight of his career, became a star. 9 years on probably the most successful comedy show in the history of television, Seinfeld. And now is part of a wonderful new hit, The King of Queens. Yet I never heard anyone in a restaurant say, "Let's eat fast, Jerry Stiller's on TV tonight." Ladies and gentlemen, our roast master, a little giant, Jason Alexander.
I wrote this little song to open the evening because I feel it speaks more than any words could to express my feelings about being here. Not long ago on my machine, a message from the Friars Dean invited me to join them and make merry. I wondered who's the honoree, for all the answer given me was, by the way, the guy we're roasting's Jerry. My phone machine recorded nothing more, leaving me excited to my core. I pondered it enthusiastically as I thought of all the Jerrys it could be. It might be Jerry Springer, wouldn't that be some humdinger? We could hurl our barbs and stingers and give him the friar finger. Or it might be Jerry Falwell, what a joy to make him crawl well. He would be a sitting pigeon, we'd give him a dose of religion. And then there's Gerald Ford, that might strike just the chord. We could get our jabs and kicks in, cause he pardoned that rat Nixon. It might be Jer Garcia, I'm a deadhead, mamma mia. For a roast that's a big yucker, let's throw one for Jerry Zucker. Could it be Jerry Lewis? That would be a dream come truest. Dean and Frank and Sammy's gone, but Jer just lingers on and on and on and on and on like a Stellathon. Jerry Goldsmith scores a movie, he would score a roast that's groovy. Jerry Lee Lewis ain't a friar, but we'd have a great balls of fire. Jerry Mathers played the beaver, he would be a swell roast receiver. Tom and Jerry, they'd be funny. Jerry Maguire, show us the money. How about that Jerry Brown? There's a man of great renown. Dad said he's a real tree hugger, Mom said he's a little sugar. Jerry Van Dyke is like no other. What a shame he ain't his brother. Jerry Vale would not be toneless. Jerry Hall is rolling stoneless. Or the big guy, Jerry Seinfeld. Now we're talking a gold minefeld. He's not only the big winner, he could buy the friggin' dinner. Can't you see? So many. Which Jerry would be my honoree? When I heard, I said merd, that's French for shit. I could not make any sense of it. Then I said, I guess he's funny, and he's got a famous sonny, and I'll make a little money. It may not be quite a thriller, but it's only one night killer. Let's make the most, okay, I'll host, let's roast the Jerry du jour. It's your let's get it over with.
Comedy Central's presentation of the New York Friars Club roast of Jerry Stiller is brought to you by Kia. It's about time everyone had a well-made car. See your local Kia dealer today. And dsports.com, the ultimate online sporting goods store. Seize the D. Jason Alexander, Kevin James, and Ben Stiller when the New York Friars Club roast of Jerry Stiller continues.
After 200,000 test miles,
I'm from Kia. Whatever.
we followed a new Honda Civic for another 100,000. Everything Honda did, we did too. And we do mean everything. Of course, it wasn't exactly comparing apples to apples. The Sophia is about $3,000 less than the Civic.
This is for me and the little guy.
So maybe we're not so equal after all.
Get up to $1,500 cash back on a new model year 2000 Sophia through November 1st.
Let's see some D! D! D!
Log on to dsports.com, the ultimate online sporting goods store. dsports.com. Seize the D.
Lose the old snippers there, big fella, and get a hold of the Norelco Beard and Mustache Trimmer. A precise trim every time, guaranteed, so now you can be somewhat with it. Norelco, put it to the test.
Attention, please. It is exactly 50 seconds to midnight. We're almost there. Get ready. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1,000 years. A diamond is forever. De Beers.
On an all-new South Park, the latest toy from Japan creates a frenzy in South Park.
This is a Toy Story, Mom. Now, let's go. Toy Story.
Eric, calm down.
And the children fall under its spell.
The best in Poker Master is a Royal Crown Master. Aww.
Children, I can't understand a damn thing you're saying.
South Park, a brand new season. Next Wednesday night at 10.
Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Alan King for that lovely introduction. My God, Alan King! I was a fan of his from the days when he had a career. He is a Renaissance man. Everything he's done was fresh in 1500. Well, this is it, isn't it? I mean, this is what it's all about. Like every Jew, I have dreamed of hosting a Friars roast since I was a kid. I've also dreamed of sharing a hot tub with Pamela Anderson and Julia Roberts. And lucky me, look which one of my dreams came true. The Friars Club has a long and distinguished tradition of paying tribute to the very finest entertainers in our nation's history. Tonight, they've broken with that tradition and are honoring Jerry Stiller. Like many of you, I'm here not just to honor Jerry, but to fulfill the community service portion of my sentence. If someone had told me that working my shaft outside Gwyneth Paltrow's window was illegal, things might have been very different. Long story short, the judge sentenced me to 2 hours of cheering up some alpaca, so... Now, you may be asking, in fact, it's impossible not to ask, why Jerry Stiller? Why? They sent me reams of background information on the many achievements of Jerry Stiller. I pored over it, and the only substantial thing I could find is that he got a beautiful shiksa to marry him. Outside of that, it's Ed Sullivan, Blue Nun, and Seinfeld. And if being on Seinfeld was such an accomplishment, we'd be roasting Seinfeld. Which, frankly, between his dating the teenagers and the newlyweds, it's a far easier task to begin with. So, by process of elimination, we have to conclude that this event, this fete, this soiree, has been inspired by Jerry's portrayal of my dad, Frank Costanza, on Seinfeld. Because it sure as hell... It sure as hell ain't for what he's doing now on King of Kings or Queen for a Day, whatever the hell the fuck that program is. Well, much has been made of Jerry's eccentric, outrageous, multi-textured performance on our show. In fact, with my help, he was even nominated for an Emmy. I helped them all to Emmys. Never got one myself, but I was a facilitator. Michael Richards, I got him an Emmy. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, got her an Emmy. Jerry Seinfeld. Some actors you can't facilitate quite as easily. Jerry, I love you and I adore you. I am your greatest fan. I am privileged to have shared a stage with you. I think of you the way I think of my own real father, as an old and seemingly endless drain on my patience and my pocketbook. But you have something that my father does not have. In fact, you have something that I don't have, and that is a job. And so I am here to suck up to you in every way I can, in that hopes that eventually something will come of it, and may God have mercy on us all, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, when Seinfeld left the air, it created a void in American television viewing habits. A void so great that a schmuck like Kevin James can have a so-called hit television show. Kevin is the star of King of Queens on CBS. Yes, that's right, CBS, where every week 10 million viewers fill their colostomy bags while sitting down with their Swanson pre-digested protein to take in a good half hour of comedy before drifting off during the theme music. If you've never seen the show, Kevin plays a loving husband to a woman whose tits are smaller than his. Ladies and gentlemen, television's reigning king, Kevin James.
Oh, thank you, Duckman. When they asked me to do this roast, I was really intimidated because I'm honestly, this is not my forte. I'm really not great at saying mean-spirited things about people I love, like Jerry Stiller. Fortunately, the writers on my show don't feel the same way. So here we go. Let's kick it in, okay? Can somebody please tell me how a guy can screw up the line, "Good morning, Douglas," 10 times in a row, and yet one night a week the man stands in front of a group of total strangers and has no trouble with, "Hi, my name is Jerry and I'm an alcoholic." This one's actually from our co-star, Leah Remini, the lovely Leah Remini, who plays my wife on the show. Yeah, beautiful woman. She couldn't be with us tonight, but she sends her congratulations on your roast and says to relax, have a great time, and P.S. don't worry, her special friend finally showed up. I don't know what that means. Remember, these are the writers from The King of Queens, not Seinfeld, folks. People say that Jerry Stiller is a demanding, hard-ass son of a bitch. Guess they forgot to give that one a punchline there, Jerry. Sorry. Patton Oswalt is here tonight. Patton's on my show. Patton, yeah. Yeah. Do you think the guy who invented the tuxedo would have pressed on if he realized a head like that would be peeping out of it? I don't think so. I think it would have ended quickly. Florence Henderson is here. I was very glad to see her live and up close. Yeah. She now replaces Barbara Eden as the oldest woman I'd like to Folks, we will run late. I will her. Let's just say my very Brady Christmas will come early this year. Get me going. Seriously, what I'd like to say, folks, is this man right here honestly makes it a great time going to work every day. I gotta honestly thank him from the bottom of my heart for, first off, for being on my show, because if he wasn't on my show, believe me, I know there wouldn't be a show. And I want to thank him, secondly, for his friendship. He's really great, and I love him. Thank you very much, folks. Appreciate it.
Sandra Bernhard, Jimmy Kimmel, and Ben Stiller coming up.
From the Man Show Research Lab's all-new Manovations.
The tub of skin, the no-sex excuse wheel, the carnival urinal, arcade-style competition in the bathroom.
It's better living through science on an all-new episode of The Man Show. Next Wednesday at 10:30, only on Comedy Central.
She's been chosen. The evil of the living dark angel.
Why is this happening?
Diablo. Rated R.
Why do echoes carry so well? Carry so well. 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 Because they're designed from the inside out.
Is coming. Rated R.
looking to put the fun back in family dining? Try CB Huntington Family Eatery, the most exciting restaurant in the East. Let the kids pick from their own menu while you order from over 100 selections. Come have a drink at our full-service bar. Pick from our daily specials or try the famous haystack. Watch model trains chug past your table as your children create their own sundae at our ice cream bar. We're open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner next to Blackbeard's Cave, Route 9 in Bayville.
Celebrating a birthday? Cool! Hey kids, have your party at Kumsung Karate. It'll be awesome. All your friends will be psyched when the mighty Power Ranger emerges right during your party to wish you a happy birthday and meet all your friends. There'll be really cool karate demonstrations and lessons, pizza, soda, and a gift for the special birthday kid too. So be sure to check it out.
Moms and dads' birthday parties at Kumsung Karate are fun, educational, and affordable at only $5.99 per child. Call today for details.
Amazingly, in that brief moment, Kevin finished. Folks, what can you say about Susie Essman? Particularly when you have no idea who she is. I look at her resume, I see she headlines at clubs all over the country, from Carnegie Hall to Catch a Rising Star. She's been on dozens of TV shows, and yet, I'd swear I've never seen her before in my life. She could walk up to me on the street, kiss me right on the mouth. I don't think it would ring a bell. She could appear stripped to the waist in a grass skirt at the door of my hotel room tonight, say 11 o'clock. You know what, I'd like to show. Let's make it 11:30. And I'm not positive I would be able to place it, but you know what? I'm willing to be wrong. In fact, I'm happy to be wrong. I'm desperate to be wrong. I'll just leave it in your hands, Suze. And now that I'm within a heartbeat of a sexual harassment suit that will make Clarence Thomas and Anita Hill look like Blondie and Dagwood, allow me to introduce a delightfully non-litigious and hysterically funny lady, Ms. Susie Essman.
And I will be there. I'm very hoarse tonight. I have to apologize. I have a sore throat. Jerry knows why. I know why. Enough said. It wasn't pretty. Jerry, you know, are you comfortable there?
Not really.
No. Well, but you're so cute and adorable, and I just find it hard to say all those kinds of mean, sexual things about you. But then I look at this dais and I think, these other miserable suckers I could have a field day with. Alan King. Alan, do you ever think you'd live so long that your prostate would be as big as your ego? Is here. You know, Maury, I've always wondered why you married Connie Chung. And then I realized we all know Jews love to eat Chinese. Once a week, right? He's cringing. Chris Noth, now I'm really glad you're here. Not because you're such a great actor, which you are, but just because you are the only f***able guy on this entire dais. Friars roast be without my darling friend Freddie Roman, who has been trying to sleep with me for so many years. It's pathetic. Freddie, we've been over this before, but let me just reiterate, I wouldn't you with Dr. Ruth's pussy, okay? She's laughing. Is this too rough for you, Jack?
I'm supposed to listen. I'm supposed to...
No, I don't want to embarrass you because I know your kids are here.
No.
Amy, I know your kids. Amy, I've known for years. I just met Ben. We made a movie together, but who hasn't made a movie with him at this point? Yeah. And he played a rabbi
yes,
in the movie. Yeah, and he's adorable. He's sexy. He's charming. He's handsome. All the things you're not. And you guys don't sleep together anymore, do you? No.
Not in public.
No. She was never that into it anyway. I mean, she's Irish, for God's sake. Let's think. Sex with Jerry or a dew is in water? There's no contest. No, you know what? I'm actually...
Go ahead, Susie, go ahead,
No, I envy you that you're married to such a wonderful woman because she's really incredible. I mean, think about this, Anne. She's had sex with Jerry. She's given birth to Ben. She's the only woman I know who's had both Ben and Jerry inside of her. Talk about your chunky monkey. All right, I can't talk anymore. I have to go get some throat coat. Calm down, Freddie. And it's been fun. And Jerry, I wish you many more successful, happy years.
I'll see you later.
Okay, good night. You and Jason. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Kimmel has been referred to as the hip, funny host of the Emmy Award-winning game show Win Ben Stein's Money. Hip and funny, of course, in relationship to Ben Stein. Jimmy is also the co-host and co-creator of a steaming pile of monkey crap called The Man Show. No, in all seriousness, Jimmy is a wonderfully funny and creative gentleman, and the fact that he has an Emmy and I don't is proof that this is a sick, sad business. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, a big brother raccoon welcome for Jimmy Kimmel.
It's great to be at the Friars Club. Can you guys hear me over the oxygen tanks? What an ego boost it must be to be roasted by the Friars. Jerry comes from a magical time in history when you didn't really have to accomplish that much to be famous. 50 years in show business, 50 years, and they have to get me to roast you. Didn't you make any friends? Kevin James is here from the hit CBS show Everybody Loves Raymond so much they'll even sit through the piece of crap half hour before it. Jeff Ross is here. That's a surprise. Jeff's the Fresh Prince of the Friars Club. Jeff is the only friar younger than 70. He loves this place. And, you know, I was thinking about it, Jeff. In 20 years, you're going to have it all to yourself. Like Omega Man. The one we should really be honoring tonight is Jerry Stiller's agent, or whoever it was that told him to drop that skinny old bitch he used to work with. Whatever happened to her anyway? Oh, all the Stillers are here, and they're all in show business. Like the Judds, only ugly. And the scary thing about it is, Jerry really is their father. To us, he's a sitcom character. To them, he's dad. Could you imagine that mouth screaming at you at a Little League game? Oh, my God. I tell you what, Ben, if I had a father like that, I'd be gay, too. But seriously, a lot of harsh stuff's been said about you tonight, all in joking fashion, of course. And one day you're going to look back at this night and, well, you'll probably be dead. So it won't matter. Now, if you excuse me, I'm late. We're roasting Adam Sandler's dad later tonight. Thank you.
Stay with us for Sandra Bernhard, Ben Stiller, and Jerry Stiller.
You were watching porn. Now you're watching Comedy Central. I'm Bruce McCullough.
Put the porn back on.
The most gruesomely amusing month in television is wrapping up with a demented spectacle. Mario Cantone hosts as Comedy Central presents a marathon of films that gives Shocktober its macabre mystique. The Shocktober Movie Marathon starts Sunday at noon, only on Comedy Central.
First at 4.
Play the House on Haunted Hill game. See the movie and you could win $100,000. We're giving away over $1 million in cash and prizes, including blockbuster movie rentals. No purchase necessary. Details at participating theaters. Rated R. Starts October 29th.
Until now, there has been a wall between you and the tools of serious trading. That wall is coming down. The information and technology professionals use to trade is now available to everyone. Daytech Online. The rules are changing.
Why do people believe nothing works better than Alka-Seltzer Plus?
It just breaks up my nasal congestion so that I can finally breathe.
Only Alka-Seltzer Plus has the power of effervescence. It gets the medicine moving to break up your worst cold symptoms. Nothing breaks up your cold better.
There's only one place on Earth where all these worlds collide. Introducing Salon.com, the 24/7 web network for news, entertainment, and ideas. Salon.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Rosie O'Donnell Show and the Broadway stage, New York's finest, Mr. John McDaniel and the McD-Lights over there on the bandstand. Next up, folks, is Ben Stiller. I happen to think that Ben Stiller is the greatest actor ever to do a scene with splooge dripping from his ear. Oh, sure, I know what some of you are thinking. What about Olivier's jizz-soaked Othello? Or John Barrymore dripping with spew in the Scottish play? Well, Ben was better. Ben created and starred in one of the funniest television shows ever, which is why it was necessary to cancel it within 13 episodes. He was making us look bad. I, for one, hope his star quickly and permanently fades so that he can be unemployed and host this kind of horse shit for my dad. Ben Stiller!
Loved your work in Dunstan Checks In. Hi, Dad.
How are you, Ben?
I haven't really ever done one of these roasts, and it's a very strange thing because to our household, there was never this kind of, I mean, this is extra funny to me and my sister, just because if you knew my dad's aversion to any sort of bad word whatsoever, you would just have a whole nother level of enjoyment here tonight. I mean, just to say cock. Actually, it is really very strange to roast your dad, mainly because, as everybody has been pointing out, he has hardly any negative qualities. I mean, he's not a drinker at all, though I would say you have a slightly unhealthy relationship with seltzer. He loves seltzer. Not a womanizer at all. I don't think we've ever had one talk about sex of any type, and I don't think now would be the time to start. Do you, Dad? No, I don't think so. If anything, you might say he's a bit non-confrontational. I think he'll do anything to give somebody a good impression of himself. Yes, he has a true dedication to his fans. No, he wasn't there for either my sister's or my birth. But, you know, he was out making a living on the road, you know, and I know he always felt very guilty about that. When he called me on my bar mitzvah, he, I think, what was it? Were you doing Murder, She Wrote or Celebrity Sweepstakes? Yeah. Both. Yes. All right, both that trip. I could hear the regret in your voice.
Yeah, go ahead.
Growing up, actually, I have wonderful memories of your incredible kindness to virtual strangers. I remember one time, you took me to a jazz club. Do you remember this?
Yes.
One time, one of the jazz bows came up to my dad, and one of the drummers, it was like that Club Strikers, I think, and he handed my dad a joint of marijuana as a friendly gesture, you know. My dad, not really being a reefer cat at all, took the joint out of courtesy. I, of course, stole it. Shocked that he would do something like that, and proceeded to smoke it with my best friend to teach you a lesson. A lesson that would begin a drug habit that I've been fighting to this day. I'm kidding, but not really. One bad acid trip when I was about 16, I decided to call up
call up Mom and Dad who are out on the coast. I believe you were whooping it up with Coochie Coochie Girl Charo aboard TV's Love Boat. And panicked and disoriented back in NYC, I reached you at the hotel suite at the Sunset Marquis. And that's really where the depth of the void between us became evident. When, in an effort to talk me down, he said, hey, kiddo, it's going to be all right. I know just how you feel. When I was 10 years old, I smoked a pell-mell with the Italian bully on my corner, and I was sick for 2 days. He then put me on the phone with Bernie Capel, who played Doc. But tonight, it's not about me, Dad, or my regrets or bitter grudges. It's about yours. And it's your night, and I'm really proud to say that neither my sister or I has attempted suicide more than once. We haven't OD'd, joined a cult, or anything like that. So I think you've done an incredible job as a father. And quite honestly, I couldn't think of anyone else in the world who I'd rather be my father. I love you. Thank you. Okay.
Sandra Bernhard, when Comedy Central's presentation of the New York Friars Club roast of Jerry Stiller continues.
In a world with no news, finally, The Daily Show.
Well, when we first started, news would happen, but no one would know. We set out to change that.
The FBI has announced they are looking for a man known as the Unabomber. Thank you.
We knew there had to be a better way.
Mick Jagger, single again. Bowie's number back on speed dial.
As far as I know, we're still the only game in town.
The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, Monday through Thursday at 11, only on Comedy Central.
The oxygen mask will be released, and in case of a sudden craving for the new Chicken Club from Burger King, an emergency pouch in the seat back in front of you contains one sandwich.
Hey, that's my sandwich.
Give me that sandwich, lady! Just give me the sandwich!
Everybody's craving the new Chicken Club. After all, it's a masterpiece of all-white meat chicken, crispy bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Woohoo! Oh!
Burger King. Have it your way.
This is the one. I was so psyched it came out. My brothers dared me to do it. I didn't think I could keep up.
Kodak Max.
Now, I've got proof.
Film that captures action and takes great pictures in almost any light. Low light, sunlight, action, or still.
So, when's the hard part?
Kodak Max. Now with even better colors.
Sick enough for Cool Borders 4? It's got more air, more tricks, and more chances to explore the freak within.
989 Studios.
Whoa.
It's finally here. The latest Quickie Lube is now open at 309 Route 9 in Waretown. Quickie Lube offers fast, reliable service that's guaranteed, and each oil and filter change includes our thorough 17-point vehicle check. We'll even send you a reminder card every 3 months to bring in your vehicle. There's no appointment necessary, and we're open rain or shine 7 days a week. That's right, even Sunday. So now there are 2 Quickie Lubes, 1011 Route 37 West in Toms River and 309 Route 9 in Waretown. Quickie Lube, the best just got better.
Hi, I'm here to tell you about one serious truck sale going on right now at Medford Ford. How serious? More than $7 million in inventory. Our entire fleet of SUVs, vans, and pickups. We have so many in stock, they're coming out of our ears. And Medford Ford will beat any other dealer's price, guaranteed. So make your move now to Medford Ford. No lip service, just fair, honest deals.
You know, for someone with such a long and busy career, Freddie Roman has accomplished surprisingly little. As a young man, he dreamed of being a comedian in the thriving, vibrant nightclubs of the Catskills resorts. Soon, Freddie was a major Catskill attraction, which may help you understand why those magnificent hotels and the very mountains they were built on soon crumbled and all but vanished back into the bowels of the earth from whence they were born. But Freddie Roman still had a dream A dream to schlep every decrepit performer from upstate New York and foist them on the rest of America. First, he conquered Broadway with the critically acclaimed Catskills on Broadway, of which he was founder, director, and grand high poobah. Now he travels this nostalgic crap heap around the country because if just one inbred hayseed Gentile farmer in butt Idaho goes to bed with a knot in his chest from eating a big schmaltz sandwich, Freddie is happy. But we love him, ladies and gentlemen. He is truly a funny and lovely man. So let's give him a big, we're pretending to like you because you're the dean of this shithole. Welcome, Freddie Roman.
Thank you, Jason. You are living proof that money, fame, and power cannot buy height. It's very appropriate that I've been asked to be here tonight to honor you, Jerry. I've been on TV, you've been on TV. I've been on Broadway, you've been on Broadway. I've been on Anne. Jerry, a lot of people wanted to be here tonight that could not make it. Mike Tyson actually tried to get here tonight. You know, Mike, the only man in America that drives a $250,000 car that actually made the license plates for that car. He wanted to be here. Jerry, in looking up your bio, and I know you and Ann are happily married for all these wonderful 40-some-odd years, and I checked into stories about, and this is my favorite story of your life with Ann, about the time you brought home a dozen roses for her in her own inimitable fashion. She said, "What did you do wrong?" And you said, "Nothing. I just wanted to bring you a gift, and this is how you act." And Ann said, "Sure. Now you want me to lie in bed naked all week with my legs apart." And you said, "What's the matter? You don't have a vase?" Thank you, Jerry, for all these wonderful years of laughter and that you've brought to us. And your on-stage work with Ann, and now your acting ability. And I swear to you, I hope someday you'll be mentioned in the same breath as Patton Oswalt. I love you and thank you for being our honoree. Thank you.
Sandra Bernhard. Sandra Bernhard, Sandra Bernhard. I'm sorry, folks. I love everything about Sandra Bernhard. I love the way she looks. I love the way she sings. I love the things she says. I love Madonna. I love lesbians. I consider myself one. I love that she does her one-woman shows that I don't have the slightest idea what the f*** she's talking about. I love her. I love her. And all of you will love her too. The goddess of love, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sandra Bernhard.
Late one night, so long ago, when I was not so strong, you know, a pretty man came to me. He had eyes so blue, you know, I could not run away. It seemed we'd seen each other in a dream. He looked right through me. I looked right through me. Yeah. Come on home, girl, he said with a smile. We don't have to make love, but we can get high. Why? Try to understand. Try to understand. Try to understand. Jerry, you're a magic man. Winter nights we sang in tune, played inside the month saloon. Never think of never. Let this dream sing forever. The summer lover passed afar. We tried to realize it all. Mama says she's worried, growing up in a hurry. Come on home, girl, he said with a smile. We don't have to make love, but let's get high. Wow. Try to understand. Try to understand. Try to understand. Don't you get it, man? Jerry's a magic man. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh.
Oh!
Jeffrey Ross when we return.
There are 4 things scarier than blood-sucking vampires. Kenny, Kyle, Cartman, and Stan hopped up on candy. It's Halloween in South Park at 1.
Being John Malkovich is a one-of-a-kind masterpiece, an irresistible funhouse ride, brilliant, bizarre, a breakthrough film. Being John Malkovich, rated R, starts Friday in select theaters.
Is it me, guys? Or do we really look ridiculous?
Man, for free Bud Light, I'm doing 70s night.
Right on, brother.
Shut the door! You're letting in a draft!
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light.
The toy store favored by families for generations has inspired KBKids.com with thousands of toys, from hard-to-find learning toys to the hot toys kids just gotta have.
Look at that. Cool.
KBKids.com. We get toys as well as any grown-ups can.
Cool.
KBKids.com. We get toys. If the toy you get isn't just right, return it to any KB toy store.
Drop your pin, you know what this is your friend. It's the Man Show. With your job and line of fun, ain't your favorite private part. It's the Man Show. It's a place where men can come together. Get the hands on this chicken heather.
The critics agree. It's on at 10:30. The Man Show. New episode Wednesday, November 3rd after an all-new South Park. Only on Comedy Central.
Hi, I'm Ben Stiller, and I've touched Cameron Diaz, and you're watching Comedy Central.
Jeffrey Ross is a very talented stand-up comic. That is what he tells me, and it must be true. Due to the fact that he has appeared on Jay, David, and Conan, he's also been spotted on a guy named Bertram and seen suspiciously hanging around a fellow named Phil. He had a small role in the film Eyes Wide Shut. He played Tom Cruise's Schwanz, which is not a food. He has won the coveted Manhattan Association of Cabaret Artists Award and the Backstage Magazine Bistro Award, and really, right after the Golden Globes, those are the two you want to have. We are lucky to have him here, ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey Ross.
For your roast master, Jason Alexander, everybody. Jason, you were great on Seinfeld. And I guess that's going to be about it, huh? Anyway, congratulations, Jerry. You're the first person the Friars ever roasted who's not in show business. It's ironic, really, because your son is the barometer of hip, and you just had yours replaced. As you can see, the rest of the cast of Seinfeld couldn't be here tonight. Apparently, they broke their backs carrying Jerry Seinfeld for 8 years. And Jerry Seinfeld couldn't be here tonight. He had a prior engagement to a model on a pile of cash. Folks, Jerry Stiller has the face of a star, and that star is Lassie. His Hebrew name is Yech. And what about the great comedy team of Stiller and Mira? Yeah. You're supposed to be a team. You're out in LA making it big. Ann's ready to go on tour with Chong. The only time I ever saw the two of you perform live was at Henny Youngman's funeral, and Henny was funnier. Sandra Bernhard, holy sh**. I wouldn't f*** Sandra Bernhard with B. Arthur's dick. Dr. Ruth is here. How are you again, Dr. Ruth? Where is she? 90 and horny. She went down on me standing up. Dr. Ruth is so old her vagina has mice. Janine, how are you, pal? Janine Garofalo. Let me give you some career advice, all right, pal? You're allowed to turn things down. Just say no. You're a great actress, but you made more bad pictures than Photomat. Your last film left the theater so fast they held the premiere at a Blockbuster. And what was the movie you made with Ben? Mystery Men? That movie was so bad I fired my agent. Gene Siskel was going to review that movie, but he took the easy way out. God bless you, everybody.
Coming up next, Jason Alexander, Alan King, and Jerry Stiller. On the next South Park. When pirate ghosts invade the town, who you gonna call?
Hey, you're that band Korn.
Korn rocks through South Park. But can they help the boys solve the mystery of the living dead?
Pirate ghost!
Find out when Korn guest stars on a horrifying episode of South Park. Next, only on Comedy Central.
Hey, who you buying that for?
Mother.
Your mother who carried you for 9 months in her womb, now you're gonna make her carry this? Give her flues.
What's flues?
Online gift currency at flues.com. You send it by email. She spends it online anytime at all the best stores.
Mommy just got online. She'll love it.
You still call her mommy?
Yeah.
That's too much information, fool.
Sorry.
Flues, just what you wished for.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
Yeah, she sure is. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Be my guest.
You got anything in a 2-door?
Can't do it in life? Do it on the web with the power of the Pentium 3 processor. Don't just get onto the internet, get into it.
Salary last for the next 1,000 years. A diamond is forever. De Beers.
Fortunately, there's Nasonex nasal spray, an effective nasal allergy prescription medicine taken once a day to relieve nasal allergy symptoms, indoors and out. Now that's wonderful. The most common side effects were headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing.
After 9 hard months of NASCAR racing, where are we going to unwind? Jamaica Mon! Join Dale Earnhardt Jr., Benny Parsons, and other NASCAR superstars for the Air Jamaica Vacations Beach Bash. It's a week-long party with live concerts in beautiful Negril, Jamaica. So hurry and book the Beach Bash today. Call 1-800-LOVEBIRD.
Computers are essential for your child's education and success. And now there's one designed just for them. The Hot Wheels computer for just $599. It's easy to set up, internet ready, and comes with everything your child needs to learn and have fun. 20 educational and fun software titles and a Hot Wheels steering wheel. From names you know you can trust. Call 1-888-850-KIDS or go online to get more information. A complete high-performance computer for $599.
They may hail from Boston, but the Boston Pops will always be an American institution. And in a business where performance is everything, the Boston Pops Orchestra chooses American Airlines to take them to concert halls around the world. So whether your business is business or your business is music, American can help you conduct it in over 250 cities worldwide.
Here to make the presentation on behalf of the New York Friars Club is the producer of tonight's event, Ken Greengrass, Freddie Roman, the dean of the Friars Club, and the abbot of the Friars, Mr. Alan King.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a moment, you're going to hear from my guest of honor, Jerry Stiller. But before we do anything, one of the most difficult things to do in our business is to be a roast master at a Friars event. It has been carried off magnificently tonight by Mr. Jason Alexander. Jerry, could we ask you to please come over? You were a terrific sport tonight. Oh, yes. You had no choice. And because of that, it's my privilege to present to you the coveted Roast Award designed by Dome Crystal of France. Kenny, will you take that? It's not a funny award, but it's for a funny guy and a brilliant actor. Thanks for letting all of us have a fun night tonight. Personally, we don't care if you had fun, but congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jerry Stiller.
I'm really very pleased to be here tonight. My wife, my kids came up here tonight, Amy and Ben. Tomorrow morning, go seek your biological parents. I want to thank this entire dais who came up here tonight to honor me in the way they did. I've known them or worked with them all through the years, and they never held it against me. I thank you for being here tonight and standing up here for me. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, nobody pushed the record button, so we have to do the show one more time. But we'll just add in the laughs. Thanks you. You were wonderful. Have a wonderful night.
Up next, watch America's scariest third graders, Kenny, Stan, Cartman, and Kyle in South Park.